All right, ladies, let's see if I can get this video done quicker than the video before. So this is an updated craft room tour. I had someone comment on one of my videos that they'd like to know what my studio looked like and what inspires me, and I love that question. Thank you so much for asking that. So this is the view, and I'm going to make it quick because I know there's a lot to show and I don't want to, keep you. I want to keep your attention. So anyways, this is the view when you are standing in the doorway to walk into my garage. Our garage is attached to the house, and it's a 2-car garage. It's a really nice size. It's all drywalled, and it's a nice garage. It's really comfortable. I love it. Besides the dust, which you'll get everywhere, it's an awesome place to craft, and I'm very blessed to be able to have this space. So first of all, I want to say that. Okay, so this is my main table, and everything in here, with the exception of the white cabinets that I'm going to show you, they were all bought either at a yard sale, penny saver, the Goodwill, or were given to me. I like old looking stuff and neat looking stuff, and so the only thing I wanted to spend my money on was, besides scrapbook stuff, is the white cabinets, because that's something that I really wanted to be able to my stuff enclosed, like some of the stuff, and so that's what I got as a Christmas present a couple years back. That's what I wanted. So anyways, all right, so you walk out, this is what you see. This is my main table. This is where I do all of my crafting, and the majority of my crafting. I have a little stand with my printer and just a couple of copy paper, accessories and stuff like that. And right here, I have stamp cleaners and just a couple little handy things. My tripod, my phone charger and stuff. So I sit, this is my swivel chair, the one that makes the noise. Let's see. There you go. My swivel chair, but I love it. So this is my table. Roxy had a great tip, and thank you, Roxy. I took her up on it. I took my laptop off my table, and I'm not going to leave it on here anymore because I get so darn sidetracked when I sit down to create. I don't even get busy until an hour and a half later, after looking at emails and YouTube and blogs and such. When I come in here to create something, it usually takes me at least an hour before I even start doing anything. And so I'm going to set aside time just for looking at the computer. So this is my main table. Around me, I have just like my tool caddy, my scissors, just the main stuff that I use all the time when I am crafting. We're talking about consumables like glue and that kind of stuff, and tools that your paper trimmer, your ruler, your stylus, all of that stuff I have right around me. And then underneath right here, I have 2 of those 3-drawer 12x12 shelving things, 2 stacked on top of each other with all my inks, all my not alcohol inks, distress inks, chalk inks, all my ink pads, all my little doodad tools are all in there. I have my sewing machine, step stool. In that crate right there are projects that are in 12x12 containers or in 12x12 slip little envelopes for projects that I'm working on. Scrap paper, trimmer, empty desk, but I use that. That's the last thing that I have to clean today. I've been cleaning all day to make everything look nice for my tour, but that's the last little bit of stuff I have to clean up and put away. And excuse me, that's an empty desk, so I can stuff something in there that I'm working on. Okay, so back over here, we'll start from the wall that is up against the door. Top 2 shelves right there, flowers and buttons, and my husband put up those shelves for me, so I have flowers and buttons. I have some of my mini albums that I've received, and swaps and stuff. I have them out, displayed so I can look at them. These 4 rolling carts, they have wooden stamps, Stampin' Up! Stamps, and then tool stuff and art stuff like paints, watercolor pencils, just like old, tools, cleaners, stamp cleaners, coluzal, however you say it. I still love that thing, and paper piecing kits. Right here, this cabinet, right in front, right here. It's a pretty good sized cabinet. This is where I hang my family artwork. I have my Mario drawn by my son Drew. He drew me that heart right there because one day he knew I was really, really upset in the morning, and when I picked him up from school, he drew that heart, and he said, because he wanted me to feel love. I love that kid. And then he drew this for me for Valentine's, but he gave it to me on Friday. Dear Mom, you are my love. Love, Drew. Love you too, Mom. Mom, you love me too. And another note, that's our 10 Pasillas family commandments. That was a project that Maddie had to do for school, and so I said, hang it up. We'll try to follow it. Anyways, inside of those two cabinets are just basic craft supplies. There's paints, acrylic paints, glue, wood stuff, ribbon, little magnets, like pom-pom stuff that like the family would need to, like, for projects. It's all in there. This middle cabinet right here, I have my little Create banner up there, and it is just filled with ephemera, pattern paper, designer paper stacks, solid cardstock 12 by 12, embellishments. I'll just give you a quick sneaky peek, a quick one, because I know you you don't want to watch this whole thing. Oh, my clear stamps are in here. I organized them this morning. So there it is. Patterns, templates, stencils. Who uses stencils anymore, right? Remember the old school when you had to like trace your stencil backwards in pencil and cut them out? Mini album kits that I've purchased or I've been given. Mini album kits. Paper, paper, paper. Paper, paper, paper. Anyways, yeah, stencils. I just can't get rid of them though. I think they will, like go-go boots. They'll come back in style. Okay, my TV. Ooh, Edward. My little TV that I watch. I don't have cable in here, so it's all either music, Netflix on my computer, or a DVD. This little cabinet, I have grunge board, crocodile thingy majiggers, Stampin' Up markers, Cosmo Cricut, alphabets. Now this, okay, the table that I work on and this that I'm showing you right now, this yellow cabinet, it was green, but my husband and I painted it. I got those two pieces for $50 from a lady in the Penny Saver. She was moving to an assisted living home. She had been at her home and taught ceramics. Well, I don't know how long she'd been at her home, but she taught ceramics out of her garage for like 28 years, and she had it set up like a classroom. I bought that table that I work on and this for $50, and I could have kicked myself because she had other tables and folding chairs that I just should have. She was going to give them to me, but I didn't think I would have any use for them. Anyways, so my husband and I took everything off of it a couple months ago and painted it a pretty yellow. And it has 6 shelves. It's awesome. And it's a 2-piece. So for some strange reason, if I ever wanted to take this off, this thing off and put it on another table, which I don't know why I would do, or if I wanted to, I don't know, because I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying it's a 2-piece. I could actually work on a table right here if I was so inclined. Okay, so top to bottom, bling, embellishments, buckles, eyelets, buttons, hardware, jewels, jewelry making stuff, charm stuff. That's the first shelf. Second shelf, Tim Holtz dies, Glimmer Mist, retired Stampin' Up stamps, ribbon, ink refills, more Tim Holtz stuff, jewelry making stuff. Punches are all along the bottom. Punches, punches, punches. And second shelf right here is rub-ons. Somebody gave me these 2 scrapbook albums. This is what I'm talking about, rocks. I have a box of ephemera here and little doodads I don't know what to do with, and I had one in that cabinet that I just showed you. My dollar bling from the expo, my markers, my Copic markers, markers. Sorry, I lost train of thought. Stampin' Up stuff all up here, catalogs and such. Yeah, punches, rub-ons. I think I said that. Okay, this I really like how I did this. This cabinet's not too big, but I store all my magazines and books. And a couple weeks ago, I organized them all by which paper magazine it was and what editions. And I did that. Put tags on the magazine holders, and they're all organized. So, and I got rid of like 2 shelves full books and everything again to the Goodwill. So, okay, go back this way. Sorry, hope not to make you dizzy. Oh, this is a cool little flower that I got from Maddie. She made this for me. She made this. So I have my own little handy dandy hang from the ceiling extension cord. So it hovers above my desk, and that's where I plug in my glue gun, heat tool, phone charger, and such. And I thought I'd make it look pretty. So I tied that flower on it. Mwah. Okay. yeah, enough of that stuff, Yolanda. Alrighty. This desk, this table, excuse me, I got from my friend Deborah, and she gave it to me. She used to quilt on it, but then she got a quilting, fancy quilting table. So she gave me this. It's awesome. It's huge. And I put it up on blocks so that I could sit at those stools and work on there when I want. This is more of my mixed media table because I have like my mixed media stuff over there. Anyways, I filled it with things I like to look at, things that inspire me, things that make me feel happy, things that make me feel good, pretty things that people have sent me. And I love the way the sun hits everything right there. You see that? I love that. It's starting to set a little more. You're not going to see it in a minute, but anyways, I have it up on bricks, and then I have new paper collections, stuff I'm working on just is all in here, but new paper that I don't want to put away because I want to use it. My travel log, my mini album from Jane, my gift I got from Rena. Thank you, babe. I'm going to alter the heck out of that puppy. Albums, cards that I've gotten from friends, all my Stampin' Up! Inks, and that cool little rack right there, got it for $5 at the Goodwill, and I store all my mixed media stuff, like my mediums, my you know, my gel, my gesso, all that stuff is on there. Paper towel roll, my paper mache Y that I need to alter seriously, and that little clothespin, and there you go. Underneath I have rolling carts that I've taken off the wheels, and they fit under here perfectly. I'm going to make a skirt around the whole entire thing and cover everything up underneath so it'll look pretty. It won't look like I'm shoved everything for storage. But Stampin' Up! Stuff all in here. I used to be a demonstrator for about 7 years right after we moved into this house. And then I had the twins. I got pregnant with the twins, and then I lost my brain for the last 5 years. And so I just recently resigned, and I'm so excited because I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I used to have classes at my house, the whole enchilada. And I had stopped for so long, but now I'm ready. I'm back. The boys are in school, and I'm ready to start it up again. So I recently joined up, so I'm a demonstrator. Everything in here is some fabric that I use in my craft projects, inks and adhesive, not inks and adhesive, adhesives way at the very bottom, and envelopes. These are filled with wooden stuff to alter, swaps that I've been in that I have put everything together. My Glimmer Mist, fancy Glimmer Mist tray, and some more paper under there. Okay. Oh, and underneath here is chipboard and paper underneath there, and stickers. Okay. Right directly behind this table is this cabinet, and it has these clear. I don't have anything in these two drawers yet. I'm just reorganizing, but this has all my binding, like my bind it all and stuff, all of my O wires and such. This shelf right here is all Sizzix dies, and then that shelf is frames and stuff that I've painted or I'm painting or making, all my paper organization, my ephemera, and yeah, and then other just crafty stuff. That's that. Okay, now this file cabinet I got from my twins' preschool when they were going to be relocating, and I got the big file cabinet. It was by donation. They were trying to raise money, so I paid $20 for it for a good cause, and it has Stampin' Up! Paper, Stampin' Up! And paper tray and miscellaneous paper. This one has templates and stencils, and then the very bottom one has projects I'm working on and my cinch and my bind it all. Okay, so that's what that looks like from there. So you see that. On top of it I have scissors and little tool stuff and embossing powders in those two little plastic containers right there. And then of course it's I can put magnet stuff on the side right there. That's what I do, like my little containers with little embellies and stuff. Okay, so this table I put out for my friend one day when she was going to come over to work, and I left it up. I like it. So it's now my Cricut / cutting table. I have my big paper trimmer. I love that puppy. It's a Carl trimmer. It's huge, and it'll cut, I'm not kidding, up to like 5 or 6 pieces of chipboard at a time, and cardstock like crazy. I mean, you could put like 20 sheets of cardstock in there. Anyways, so I left it up, and my goal is to always keep it clean. So it's cleaned off today. There's my bag from the crop, and this always just stays packed in there, ready to go. Okay, this that you're looking at, the little cubby thing, I got from a friend for free. I went over her house one day. She was showing me something she'd made, and she's like, hey, do you want that? My grandma gave it to me. I'm not going to use it. It's flippin' awesome. It has 12 cubbies. It's white, matches my cabinets. And I already had these thingies, these clear little iris bins. They fit in there perfectly. So in some, I have 8 of them. But it fit in there perfectly, so I was able to organize my Cuttlebug embossing folders, my spell binders, quick cuts, and various Sizzix and my Cuttlebugs. So that's that. I have my Gypsy, which I don't know how to use. Have to play with it. And just some stuff, alcohol ink, stickles, and stuff. But these little things fit in there perfectly too. And then this cabinet, white cabinet, I was coming home one day from Joann's, and somebody had it outside of their house for sale. $5. $5. And that cubby thing fit on top of that shelfie thing. It was awesome. That's where I store all my Cricut cartridges. Cricut Solution cartridges. Very bottom is my Big Shot, my Cuttlebug, and that little Percy looking thingy right there is where I keep the plates that are for use with those machines. So that's it, ladies. That is my room, my studio, my craft heaven. This is where I create. This is where I sometimes fall asleep. This is where I watch movies. This is where I film my videos. This is where I get inspired. I get inspired everywhere, from music, poems, my friends, my heart, my kid's heart, funny things that my kids say. Anyways, when I make that skirt, I'll show you the skirt when I get busy doing it. So anyways, ladies, this is it. Thanks for watching. I hope you hung in till the end. I love my space. Now, remind you, I've been crafting for 17 years, so I didn't collect all this stuff overnight. It's been a long 17 years that I've accumulated my stash. And so, anyways, thanks for watching, girls. Be inspired. Bye.